afternoon. Today I'm going to give the presentation on the selected journals, which are related to my assignment 3 topics. And first of all, I would like to introduce my topic. Is the effect of pregnant women drinking alcohol towards offsprings. And here is the content, and I would like to generally give you the summaries of my 5 selected journals, and then I will correlate them together, and finally I will tell you how they are important to my assignment 3 topic. And the first journal I chosen was entitled this one. It is aimed to investigate the maternal alcohol consumption relationship with the higher testicular cancer risk among offsprings. And it is generally known that increased risk for testicular cancer may be due to the exposure to fetal development. In this research, a large sample size was introduced with a huge number of pregnant women interviewed. However, only 23 of their sons were underdiagnosed, and the method they used was this sum test with the sample sorted. And the results showed that higher maternal alcohol consumed with a low coffee consumption will lead to a reduced period of pregnancy, and the probability of having a case of springs will be increased with the higher maternal consumption of alcohol. The limitation of this journal is the sample size is too small, and the effect of smoking were also considered. However, it does not conclude on that. And then the second journal I chose was the increased mortality among women who drank alcohol during pregnancy. And this is to study the relationship between alcohol consumption during pregnancy and the mortality of the women. And it is generally known that mothers who drank alcohol during pregnancy will give birth to offsprings with FAS, which stands for fetal alcoholistic disease. However, it indicates that there is a knowledge gap, which is the risk of mothers who drank alcohol during pregnancy and the risk towards them. And it hypothesized that those women who drank alcohol during pregnancy were more likely to have alcohol-related disease, and they may more likely to be died prematurely. Also, a quite large sample size was introduced and sorted according to this pie chart. And the method they use to analyze the data is the cost proportional hazard survival models. And the results has proven the hypothesis. Whatever consumption level they consume during pregnancy, they will cause increased mortality of the mothers. And the third journal I chosen was entitled this Alcohol Consumption During Pregnancy and the Risk of Early Stillbirth Among Single Women. And the aim is to investigate the association between maternal alcohol intake and the occurrence of early stillbirth. And also a very huge sample size was introduced in this research. And 2 tests were introduced as the method to analyze the data, as shown here. And the results shown that it is clearly shown that averagely 3 more died babies at stillbirth per 1,000, which is quite significant. And it is clearly shown that increased occurrence of stillbirth rate with alcohol consumption. And then the fourth one is entitled this one. And it is to investigate whether the regular consumption of alcohol will lead to the children's mental health. And it is shown that previous research has done on this. However, it is inconsistent. The sample size was divided into two main groups, and a series of tests were compared according to the two groups with their mental health problems. And the result also is a positive result, showing that consumption of 4 alcoholic drinks routinely, continually per day would induce the risk of mental health towards their babies. However, the limitation is the possibility of parental risk and postnatal factors may also under behind. And then the last journal I chosen is this one, and it is aimed to study the ability of the classroom language and literacy intervention in children with fetal alcohol syndrome disorder. I think this journal is not as related as the previous 4 journals, since it is only looking for the way to solve how to help investigating the way to how to improve the students' learning outcomes. And also, the sample size was not very large and maybe not representative enough. And the method is used the evaluation from teachers and parents, which may be also too subjective, and also most of the measurements were not acknowledged. And then I move on the correlation of this source. All of the 5 journals make use of the random sampling method with particular countries, and also some missing data. Especially for journals 2 and 3, they use the same analysis methods, and they also give similar results. For journal 1, 2, 3, and 4 shows the harmful effects towards the offsprings, which is very suitable for my topic. However, in journal 5, as mentioned before, they are only aiming to improve those problems children, which may not be so relevant. To make it clear again, I would like to tell you once more the topic about is the effect of women drinking alcohol during pregnancy towards offspring, and the conclusion table showing how the 5 journals were related to my topic. 5 stars means most useful, and 1 star means least useful. Sorry for the technical problem, the reference part is missing. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you. Please feel free to raise your hand.
Any question? If not, thank you very much.